What's going on, guys? Make Tactical here. So today we're going to be doing a little vlog style video. So today we're going to be picking up our handgun from Turner's Outdoorsman today. So we do have, I think our D-Ross, whatever it's called, the paperwork states 4:50 is the earliest pickup time. So once I get out of work today at 4, so I should get there before the 4:50. So I'll probably just have to hang out because I have to wait till 4:51 basically for them to release the handgun to me. So typically there's always at least all the workers by the time I get there typically helping somebody with something, and then I will have to, there's typically at least 3 people, 1 or 2 people before me every time I get a ticket. So I'm pretty sure by the time I get there, then they do call my number. Hopefully it'll be 4:51 already. Yeah, and then so I should be. I mean, I say I should because this is my first handgun. I've passed background test checks for pretty much all the jobs I've ever had, and of course I don't have anything in my background. I've never been arrested. I've never been convicted of a crime, let alone a felony. I've never even been pulled over. I mean, that's a lie. I've been pulled over once in my entire life. So yeah, and that was just an infraction. So yeah, yeah, the only reason I say I should pass is because I have a very common name in terms of, I guess you can say, for my race, for Mexican, Latino name giving. I have a very common first and middle name combination. My last name is, I guess, average. And then, but the only thing that I say that, the only reason I say that I should pass is because since I do have a very common name, sometimes, only one time in a background check, something has flagged or came back from my background. But I had to do, I had to submit more paperwork for that job, and then I don't know who they contacted or what more information they gave. But either way, they came back, and then it turned out nothing is in my background, obviously. So I hope I do get a clear today, because these 10 days have been like an eternity from what it feels like. So I hope everything it clears through. Luckily, I think because I do have a second last name, it should really differentiate. My information should only come back, like my actual information, not another person with my name. But I mean, it shouldn't, because I mean, I gave my driver's license, I gave my social, I gave my first and last names, all of them. So I don't know. Either way, it should clear today. I'm gonna pick up some ammo as well, so I'm just gonna be picking up a couple different brands just to see which brand, because I've heard that some ammo runs through guns better than others. So I'm just gonna check out. I mean, on Reddit they just said whatever ammo is the cheapest, especially for the range, you know. So I'm gonna buy Blazer. So I'm gonna get Blazer 115 and 124 grain just to see what the recoil is like on the 124 grain, and then I'm gonna get Federal, I believe, and Foci, I don't know what it's called, whatever that brand is called. So these are all under $17 a box. It's a little bit expensive when you compare it to like Bass Pro Shops and Sportsman Warehouse. Sportsman Warehouse right now has Target ammo for like $12 a box for 50. It's pretty cheap. And then a lot of their ammo is like under $14. So, but I'm not really trying to make the drive to Corona. So I will be there next month. I'll be in the area next month for work. So there's a Sportsman Warehouse like 10 minutes from where I'll be. So I'm gonna go there to get some. Hopefully they still have some $11 ammo. And then after I do Sportsman, there's a Bass Pro Shops 30 minutes away. It's like sort of on the way home. It's a little out the way. You just have to take a different route home. I'll have to come home through like the Pasadena way, I believe, if I remember correctly when I looked up the maps. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go to Sportsman to get some ammo, and then I'm gonna go to Bass just because I've always wanted to go to Bass. So just to check it out. Maybe I'll just buy a box or two of ammo there, and then and they also have a Wildcat there, like a what's it called? Forgot the brand. It's a Wildcat. The little 22 LR rifle. So I want to check that out. It's like $200. Might even just end up buying it while I'm there. But yeah, so $200 for being out the door. It comes out with all the fees and stuff. It'd be like 300 and some change. But yeah, so we'll check that out. Yeah, so check in later. Make our way to Turner's later and see what's up.
Yep. All right. So we are back at it. Fast forward a couple hours. All right. So now we are done with work. We're about to head over to Turner's and pick up our handgun. I always heard that if they don't call you before your 10 days, that you shouldn't get a denied or anything like that. So I'm gonna take no news as good news. Just again, my background is clear. It's just I don't know. There's been really just one time where something has popped up, but with my type of luck, something was gonna flag. But we'll see. So yeah. So right now we're about to just head over. We're gonna shoot over to Turner's and pick up our gun. I don't know if they'll let me film inside, but if they do, we'll record a little bit. But if they don't, then we'll just cut to when I pick it up. All right. See you guys in a bit. Yep. Back at it. So back again. We're back now. So let's talk about it. All right. So wasn't able to film inside. They didn't let me. Not really much to film, honestly. Yeah, like it's just paperwork. It's not real much. It's not a lot to really film or anything like that. Besides you'll just see me standing there. So anyways, so pretty much it took about like 30 minutes or so to get everything done. There was a lot more paperwork than I thought. There was a lot more checks than I thought. So yeah, so it was just a lot of. It was quite the process. I didn't think it was gonna take this long. I thought it was just gonna be like, all right, cool, here's your gun, or whatever. Though you still have to, you have to add more information to your. You got to do like some checklist or whatever. It was interesting, but anyways, so all right. So how did it happen? They called my number. I gave them my basically the invoice. They didn't need the DROS paperwork. They already had it, obviously. So basically, I gave them the paperwork, and then I don't know what he did on the computer. He didn't even say like, "Oh, you've been approved" or anything. And he was just like typing away, and then he's like, "I'll be right back," and then he left. And so I'm holding the Glock case, and I was like, "All right, cool. That most likely means I got approved." So yeah, I got approved. No issues there. Obviously, I don't have anything in my background that will prevent me from getting a gun. So like I said, the only reason I was worried is because one time a background check at work, I got a background check and like a DUI popped up, but it wasn't me. Yeah, I had to go through this whole extra process to basically have them verify that's not my information, and then it came back that there's nothing in my background. Anyways, came back. He was like, "All right, check it out." He didn't make me do like the safety test again. He just cleared it and then gave it to me. I had to verify the serial number is that's on the printout is the same as the serial gun on the gun. Verify that none of the information changed from when I filled out the paperwork, and sign in there. And then after that, he started processing it, and it was just more paperwork. He's like, "Do you need anything else?" He's like, "Yeah, I need to buy some ammo." I was like, "Do I have to like get back in line, or we gotta do this together?" He's like, we stay together for this. He's like, no, we stay together. Don't, that'd be fucked up. Because, damn, these lines got long, bro. When I got there was already 3 people getting helped. And then they called my number. And out of nowhere, I just turned around. There was like 7 people at the store already just waiting to get called. Do have a story, though. There was an interesting interaction today, like, that is like pretty much like the guy that, I don't know if this guy has like deep pockets, like he don't really care. I don't really think he has deep pockets like that, because he was asking for the cheapest of whatever. So anyways, that'll be a story time episode. Basically another thing of what having some gun shop etiquette, if you will. He failed a lot of questions on his safety test, though, that from what I was overhearing, because where I was standing, I can hear their conversation. Like, he failed a couple questions that were like, oh god, bro. Well, yeah, well, I can see how he got that one. But either way, we'll talk about it in another episode. All right, cool. So anyways, he asked me what kind of ammo I want. So the ammo's on sale right now at Turner's. I think today's the last day is the filming this video. Today's the last day. And so they told me, so I wanted to buy a couple different brands just to test out a couple different brands, just to, see what they feel like running them through the gun, see which ones I like, which ones, again, I don't know if it necessarily matters. Some people on Reddit say, yeah, get this. Most people on Reddit told me doesn't matter, whatever is the cheapest, you run it. None of my gun friends told me for the range specifically anything in particular, so I don't know. All these ammos were basically within $1 variance of each other, so it's fine. I did see that Sportsman Warehouse, what was called? The Sportsman Warehouse. They had this ammo brand. It was like a white box and it just said ammo. It was like $10 for 50. So, anyways, that's pretty cheap. So hopefully next time I'm out there in that area, because it's an hour and a half, almost 2 hours away from me. But yeah. So, anyways, we filled out the rest of the paperwork. He showed me the gun. And pretty much he asked me if I needed anything else. And then when I told him the ammo, so I wanted a couple different brands. So I wanted Blazer 115 grain. I wanted Blazer 124 grain, but they didn't have it. They only had Foci. I think I'm mixing up the 2 letters. Anyways, they had that in 124. So I bought 124 just to see what that's like, the recoil is like on that. And then I got Federal at 115 grain. And then I got some hollow points. What was it? Hollow points. Where did it go? American Express or American something. American Gunner. I got that for pretty pricey. It was $1 a bullet. That was the cheapest they had. So it was 115 grain. I wanted 124. I didn't know hollow points came in 115. I thought they came in only 124. But either way, that's another reason why I bought the 124 grain of the FMJ, because obviously that's what I'm going to be running as my self-defense or home defense ammo. So that's why I wanted to see the recoil, what it's like with that grain of a bullet. But either way, so yeah, so I got those spent $90 on ammo. It was $80. It was $80, but then they hit me with the 10% or the state tax, which is 7.69%. Then they hit me with the sin tax, another 7.67 cents. So basically almost $14 in taxes. That's kind of lame, but it is what it is. Only thing I can do is move out, right? But yeah. So anyways, so I got the ammo. Next month, though, hopefully the ammo's on sale. I'm gonna be in Corona, so I'm gonna go to Bass and I'm gonna go to Sportsman Warehouse because they're both in the area. So I'm gonna check out both. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully, I'm only gonna go to Sportsman if the ammo's on sale, like a good deal. I'll go to Bass Pro Shop because I've always wanted to go to Bass Pro Shop when I was getting into fishing. I want to go there. But yeah, other than that, yeah. So we're gonna stock up on ammo next month, And then my plan is to just keep buying ammo just a little bit at a time, because I don't know if I'll have time to. My plan is to go to the range once a month at the very least, to just get get some target practice and all that fun stuff. But we'll see. Anyways, so then I went to pay, and then I came back, and then I had to do some final paperwork, which was it was basically the final paperwork, just to whatever it was. It was a couple more signatures. It was like 5 pages, and then the last one required a fingerprint. So anyway, pretty long process. It was longer to get the gun at the end than was to buy it. No, actually that's a lie. They both took about the same amount of time. They both took about 30 minutes to get everything done. I mean, this is my 4th time at the store. So first time was when I went to go take my FSC test. It was on a whim. Second time was when I went to Turner's to get the Glock 19. It turns out they didn't have it in stock, so I had to go back because it had to get shipped to the warehouse. So I got the gun. I went back the following Monday that it was available, and now I went back today to pick it up finally. So it took 4 stops, 4 times at Turner's to basically get it done. So hopefully when you go, just make sure you call beforehand to see whatever gun you're looking for. And make sure it's in stock, so you don't have to go more than once or whatever. And if it's not in stock, then if it's on sale, just go and just pay the deposit so you get that sale price. That's what I did. I mean, it ended up being on sale longer than I thought when the sale was going to end, but it is what it is. All right, well, hope you guys like this video. This is my attempt at vlogging. My next vlog, I don't really do anything in my everyday life that really requires me or lets me really vlog. I really just go home, get out of work, do errands with my wife and my kid, and then come back home and just go from there. So probably the next vlog won't really be until either I make another gun purchase, or I'm thinking about another gun, or a range day. So most of the topics of the video are really just reviews, gun reviews. Hopefully, if there's anyone out here in Southern California that's watching this, that they want to come on and show me their guns and talk about their guns. I found out that people really like to talk about guns. When you get that conversation started, they really don't shut up. I'm me included. I love talking about guns. That's why I did doing the YouTube channel, is at least I can at least talk to the void, and until people watch it, people are watching it. But yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe, trying to grow the channel. This is going to be a hard channel to grow because YouTube isn't fond of these type of channels. So we'll just grow it how we can. So till the next one, peace.